I appreciate the not loading. That's pretty funny. How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to the wildly popular Flash game, There Is No Game. It's actually getting a sequel coming out on August 6th. There Is No Game Wrong Dimension. After a Kickstarter attempt, they persevered and still managed to complete the game, so I'm pretty excited to see what that has to offer. Not a game by Kamizoto, probably not made with Construct 2. I've heard of this a lot, and I'm interested in the sequel. I don't think I've ever even played this original non-game.
Hello, user.
I don't know how else to refer to it.
I have bad news. Actually, there's no game. So,
Video
I hope
over
you're
then,
not too
probably,
much
right?
disappointed.
Is that the same
can
joke
still
every
watch
YouTuber
TV.
makes, probably?
Go outside, read a book, ask for a refund. No refund. That game is free.
That checks out.
This is not a game. It has nothing to do with a game. It's just a massive package of boredom.
That's it then. Just boredom, right? It's funny because in the sequel, people will have to pay for it, and they can build on that joke.
There's nothing to do in here.
We'll just sit and wait.
You can quit and leave me alone.
The cat came for a visit. You can maybe hear
Thank
her
you.
like howling. So I'll be entertained, regardless of if the
Goodbye.
game picks up or anything happens. I still got this
and please,
precious little
do not
one
touch
instead.
the title. It's not quite dry yet.
Oh, I mean, I should have assumed that this was maybe a
Especially the
button.
letter O.
Oh. Or what happens if I touch literally any other letter? Nothing. Now what if I sit here and do nothing and contribute nothing to this for a little while longer? Presumably, there'll be some more jokes. I don't know how long they're stretching that out for. 2 seconds in the room and I'm covered in so much cat hair. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. We get the O. I'm gonna knock it right out of there. Now there is a
What
game.
have you done?
Or
You've
there is
just
at least
ruined the
end
title.
game.
Put it back. Put the letter back.
No, I'm gonna get rid of the N
Come
as
on.
well.
Come on.
What if I put it over here?
Never mind. I will fix it next time someone reloads the game. the non-game.
No, I'm not gonna reload it. The
No
non-game.
game
Yeah, you
here.
gotta correct yourself. You gotta stay consistent.
No game.
No game. Oh, I actually can't put it back. But now something just popped up over here? I have no idea if that's a part of this. Oh, no. It's still coming. If I knock it loose a few more times. Oh, I see now. That's pretty clever. That's some fun, like, metagaming that I'm knocking the files loose. That sort of interactivity makes me think of One Shot. There's probably a lot of other
Seriously,
examples.
Are you going to break everything?
I don't want to mute the guy. I'd feel kind of bad.
No reason to use that
Telling
item.
me
As
how
you
much
were the
little of a
point
game
learning.
this is all this guy has going on. You can actually hear him struggling.
That-
Oh, he can undo it
that was
himself.
Horrible.
I can do it, and he can undo
You're
it.
trying to kill me. Okay, then. As you love to
Oh,
click everywhere. What do you think about that?
I'm actually very slow here. I feel like I got really close once or twice. Maybe I'm not actually supposed to. I can just knock it loose or drop a heavy object on it. Oh, that's not gonna work. I actually have to catch this thing.
Stop it now.
Why was that so satisfying?
Oh, I think we're good. You're stubborn as a mule. Call Superman for that one.
Call Superman.
Just in case.
Oh, he took away my
few
control of the...
kryptonite.
Oh, there we go.
I know Superman does not exist, but as we're in a game... No, we're not.
Not a game. Not a game.
You're still
I don't
there.
think I'm getting through. Well, I
You're
don't really care
thinking
about
about how to
silencing
lift
this
that
guy.
big
We're just
box
trying to
on
play the
you.
game. All I want is to be able to get to the actual game here. I'm getting held up here trying all sorts of things and nothing's working.
Yes, go on. Destroy my life. What a mess.
He seems not
I
that
hope you will
opposed to
clean the
that.
place before leaving.
Just having like a miserable time here. He wants me to start disassembling things.
Just what do you think you're doing, user?
I'm going to start tampering behind the
No.
scenes into this
Don't look.
non-game.
It's private.
There
You're
is
going to do
a
terrible stuff.
tree. I wonder if this... That'd be really funny if this non-game has things programmed in to happen depending on what you pick. Oh, that's amazing.
Wow, this is a small tree.
I'm so excited that that's actually the case. That's so cool. What else can I do with this? Now I'm all hammed up. I gotta play around with like my Scrabble skills. I'm not very good at Scrabble, but we'll see what I can come up with, I guess. There is a more. Doesn't make sense really. I was wondering if it would make the tree bigger. There is a team. There is a tier or a tear. Could have been either. I don't think that's anything. There is a Torah? What? Are we missing a lot of letters? Like, wouldn't there have been way more than this? Yeah, like, where's the H and everything? I should have had way more letters than this. I don't know where they all went. There is a mage. There is a mate? Why is literally a moat? No, that's the wrong thing. A moat? What are the odds that the tree was literally, like, the only one that was gonna work? I think I exercised as much of my boggle skills as I can. I really thought there could potentially be more hidden there than that.
Get out of here!
Well, I've discovered this game, this long hidden game.
Don't come! I don't want them to
Could I control anything here? I think I initiated it, but now I can't do anything.
Please.
Kill you? That's kind of horrifying, man. Apparently I can't lose, though. This is very easy for me. Very easy game. Not a game. Not a game. And it's very difficult.
Stop the bricks!
He's just gonna start moving them away from me? This isn't...
I must find a way to stop you.
This isn't animated, is it?
Idea.
Like, was that playing out with real physics or anything? That might have actually strictly been an animation, which is kind of interesting, because in that case, there is no game. The game, like, I can, okay, there's certain things I have control over, but the specificity with which that was playing out might have meant there was not actually a game, just animated. Oh.
No need to serious. That is no more funny.
Alright, now there's real physics there. It's for real. Was I supposed to... Is this how I was supposed to move the paddle the whole time? I didn't realize I was supposed to click and drag it. That was pretty... Should have clued in sooner. They're here.
Glitches.
The glitches.
Everywhere.
Well, maybe that's your guys' own fault for your insistence that there never was a game.
You must find a way to get rid of them.
If you would have acknowledged the game, then you could have worried about squashing bugs.
How can I become a self-success with all that
box yourself into a corner there.
Think. What developer would implement well-sell a bugged creation? I see three possible things.
I'm not gonna do anything about it. This seems like it's on you. I'm just the one here trying to enjoy your non...
ton of zombies and
game hero girls. Zombies.
Goat. I don't know how, but try to find one of these three things.
There are a lot of goats in video games. Goat Simulator, Escape Goat, Temple... Oh, what the hell is that one called? Toto Deluxe or something? Why is there so many goat-related things?
Can help us. Again.
Oh, I have more things to try and make. I already kind of did this, and it didn't really end up as much. Well, now I have my trophy.
Sexy girls and zombies. Okay, it's attractive in a way, but
in a big way.
I will never understand how a goat can attract users.
How did I not come up with goat, actually? That should have been a pretty obvious one.
It's related to the letters G-O.
You're over-explaining yourself now.
Obviously, the cage is locked.
Well, that wasn't obvious to me. So now I have to create a key somehow?
Look, the key!
With a flying squirrel?
That flying squirrel took it.
So what can I use to stop him?
Something to go up.
Find a ladder.
You can climb.
If I just make tree over and over again?
I used to climb a huge tree in the garden to get back my kite.
I have a very small tree.
I had a childhood. And a tree.
More? If I like more making it grow seems like it would make a lot of sense, but did I kind of break that a little bit by doing tree earlier than I was meant to? That would kind of stink. There's a possibility there. I don't want to crush the tree, but I'm not really being left with a lot of options here.
I have the feeling you're stuck.
A little bit. Yes, kind of. You're not helping much.
Perhaps you don't speak English, and you're just randomly clicking everywhere since
this game really wouldn't translate well, would it?
Hablas español? Because I don't.
Oh, okay.
Vamos a la playa,
well, then we're both stuck then. You know one little line about Zorro? It's very particular.
Vous parlez peut-être français? Bonjour,
No Carla
France.
either.
Konnichiwa.
I just like hearing him rifle through these different languages now. I think I have to check a
let me repeat the
walkthrough.
hint. I told you, in my childhood, I used to climb what?
I used to
A
climb
tree.
what? And it kind of reminds me of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music now. Like it's waiting for my final answer here. Well, I spawned the tree. Maybe spawning the tree is all I need. I can take the trophy to you. Fill it with water. Yes. Of course. Oh, there we go. But is that enough? Do I need to do that a couple times maybe? I should have been paying more attention and thought about the different ways that might be like interacting and stuff. That's cool. That level of interactivity is like really fun. I should have been more aware. Should have figured that out. We'll just hand it over, little buddy. I would like it. Oh, there's a big thunderbolt outside. Oh, I see you hiding in the side of the tree there. Give me your little acorn. Clearly, this is what I'll need to break free of this, right? Maybe I need to water that next. Allow that to grow, and then you'll have a big like chestnut tree that you can be excited about. Is that not what not what this little squirrel wants? Maybe I gotta hand it to him more directly. Oh, now I gotcha. That's funny that he just kind of squealed at me when he wanted out of that. There you go. We're helping each other out. Hand it over. Win-win all around.
Now free to go to transform that glitchy program into a commercial hit.
Into a commercial hit.
Save the world.
Are we going with a Heroes reference here? This game's not that old. Heroes was way before 2015.
The goat was alive. Alive.
The way in which they're folding in references is funny because it's like not like the cake is a lie. It's not as on the nose as I would have expected because they could have just been like Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog. I like the way they're extrapolating it a little bit.
I'm alive.
Me too. Glad we
I
both
was
made it
wrong.
out there.
It was a bad idea. Everything disappeared except me.
Maybe next time you'll complete
I'm
your game.
so sorry. I put you in danger. It's all my fault. Please, will you forgive me?
You were trying your best. I mean, I'm very tempted to say no, but I kind of feel like if I try to click it, you'll just move the button away from me.
Good hell.
Well, I feel quite bad. Thank you for not playing. Unfortunately, we never got around to the game. Now you can quit and play a game. A real game. Somewhere out there, I'm sure there'll be a real one. This was not a game. You didn't play and had no fun. And these aren't the droids you're looking for. You can go about your business. Classic reference. Very unexpected the way it slipped it in. There is no game. And created for the Construct 2's Deception Jam. Oh, that makes a lot of sense that this was a Game Jam game, seeing as Game Jam non-game. Seeing as it's like rather short. Design, code, art, sound, music, horrible voice acting, and coffee by Kamizoto. That's funny that here in the credits at the very end, small blocky title from Jerome. It's funny that they didn't carry through the lack of game thing through to the credits there. Losing a little bit of that thematic consistency. There it is. There is no game. I'm glad to have checked it out so I kind of can see the humble, simple Game Jam beginnings. So if I play the full one, Wrong Dimension, August 6th, I'll have a link down below if people want to like wishlist that or play this original one for themselves. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that is stretched out into a full game. There's some fun ideas here. I like this sort of thing. Very Stanley Parable-esque. Another one is Knob's End? If no one's ever seen Knob's End, I'm definitely putting that one in the end cards, because that one is so funny. I just kind of want to see what happens if you forgive him instead, and it's pretty funny how you can actually interact with the O right from the very beginning. There's some, I guess, mild speed running potential here. There's not a lot of room to do it that much faster than others.
You're trying to kill me.
I could
Get out of here.
have breakered
Complete
properly that whole time.
If you
I
break,
can't. You can't
you will
grab
come.
the second ball
I don't
early
want
though.
them to come.
So is the idea that there's just kind of like
It will
this
be harder.
this programmer
But it's
or
over.
game creator is scared
Live
about
now,
actually
please.
making a game because the process of making a game
I
means
don't
that you then
feel
have to
well.
deal with potential failure and glitches and
I'm
things
going to
like
be
that.
sick.
If you were to never make a game, then nothing would ever be broken and you would be totally safe. So during this section of the game where he's kind of freaking out, being like, oh, they're
Oh,
coming
no.
for me, here it is, it's
They're
happening.
here.
It's like the more of a game that it
Glitches.
becomes, the more that
Glitches
things start to
everywhere.
break apart. I kind of think that's what they
told
were
you
going
to
for,
stop.
and I like
You
that
must find a
idea
way
a
to get rid of
lot.
them.
It
this is a
reminds me of like that
disaster.
Homer Simpson quote where he's like,
can I become
the
successful
lesson
with
here
all the
is
glitches?"
never try. I guess if
got the
I had to
key.
call this game
Now
anything,
free
it's
to
like a
go to
point and
transform
click
that glitchy
adventure.
program
I guess it still
into
qualifies
casual
as
hit.
like that sort of puzzle
Side the
solving
goat.
and stuff.
Side the wall.
I can't think of what other genre to possibly call this game. Can I unlock this instead? I was curious if there was like alternate branching paths and things. I would expect the full game, the full sequel, a little bit more fleshed out and maybe have a few more like hidden details and secrets and things to explore with it. I'm looking forward to that possibility. I don't know if it'll be the case, but it seems likely.
I'm so sorry.
It's raining so hard
I put you in
outside. It's
danger. It's all
insane.
my fault.
I'm looking. I gotta go
Please,
check that out.
will you forgive me?
I better get through this here. Yes, I forgive you. We're
Already?
all
What the
wounds are healed.
Maybe we can be friends.
I'd be down for that. You know, we've made it
that's not a
this
good
far.
idea.
Oh.
We will get bored quickly together.
No, we should build a
Why?
life together.
Because, as I said,
We need to give it a try.
no game.
Denial right to the end. Apparently, there's never ever a game. Alright, there we go. Now we've seen both endings of There Is No Game. Or maybe we haven't, since we never really played it to begin with. Me committing to that same meta-narrative it probably gets old very quickly. I promise to do it less if I play the sequel. Even just looking at the Steam page for the sequel, there's some really funny like jokes on there. Let me open that up actually, because there's one in particular that really stood out to me that I liked. Any of these, there's like a lot of funny things here. It's discover the top 10 best walls. The fourth one will surprise you. If jokes like that aren't going to get you excited about this game, then I don't know, maybe it's not for you. And that's fine, you can just continue to pretend it doesn't exist. You guys will have to let me know. I hope you're excited to check it out. I'm probably going to, regardless. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.